Well, welcome back everybody, and today's video is looking at Ether, the Ethereum network and everything about it, an idiot's guide to Ether, and we're going to look at some of the predictions in terms of its value from coin price forecasts, which will hopefully give us some hope and indication of where this price is going. Now, I think when I hit the present button on these slides I presented, I'm going to disappear from screen, which is, let's face it, no bad thing whatsoever. So here we go. Altcoins. What are altcoins? Well, altcoins are exactly what the name says, really. Alternative coins to the master coin, Bitcoin. In other words, any cryptocurrency that's an alternative is classified as an altcoin, really. Now, what's the reason for this? Why not just use Bitcoin? Well, altcoins offer cheaper alternative to digital transactions in many cases to the daddy of them all, Bitcoin, and they also offer faster transactions and in larger volumes per second. That should be volumes, not columns. Sorry about the typo. Altcoins forked to include a variety of functions or tasks. So you've got utility coins, stable coins, which are pegged to fiat currencies. There are security coins, the function of which is to maintain privacy, and meme coins. Meme coins is a vast category of altcoins, which basically has expanded exponentially in 2021. Now, one of the main drivers behind this is the altcoins. You have to have a look at what their project and platform or blockchain is connected to, their reason for being, if you like, their validity or their utility to a real world. Are they just created as forks or altcoins for the sake of being an altcoin, or do they actually tie in with some given function? And if they do, what is that function? What's its utility going to be? Is it going to be of mass interest, mass utility, or is it really just a niche alternative altcoin which basically may wither and die? And thousands of them have over the last 10 years. So that is something to bear in mind when you're looking at investing any real money in any of these altcoins. So Ethereum and Ether, what's the difference? Well, Ethereum was conceived going back now to 2013, initial programmer being Vitalik Buterin. 2014, through crowdfunding, they started work on the network and it went live in July 2015. Now, what is Ethereum as opposed to Ether? Ethereum is the network, the blockchain, if you like, the utility. Ether is the native token of the Ethereum network. So the platform, really, Ethereum allows anyone to deploy permanent and immutable decentralized applications or smart contracts and distributed applications, usually abbreviation to dApps, onto it. And these allow users to interact with those functions, contracts, dApps, using the Ethereum base network. Now, the forks, what are forks? Forks are changes to the protocol which have been made sequentially over the years and will continue to be made, the most recent and significant one being the London fork, IEP 1559, which basically was a consensus fork, a hard fork, which meant that the transaction fees were dealt with in a different way for the miners, and it also substantially decreased the supply of Ethereum or Ether tokens coming on to the general supply across the market. So let's just have a little bit more look at Ether. It's the native token of the Ethereum blockchain used to pay fees on the ERC20 network. ERC20 is an abbreviation basically for all networks based on the Ethereum network. So 2021 London fork we've covered a little bit about already. Its supply of mined Ether now is locked into the Ethereum liquidity pools, and the general consensus is that this is going to be quite a deflationary move for Ether as a coin. The ERC20 has also become extremely widely used by a whole host of coin offerings, ICOs, new coins, altcoins, And as these gain in popularity, then we are seeing an increasing number of ETH being locked in the liquidity pools of these altcoins. Now, the most significant one of these recently over the last couple of weeks has been the massive surge in Shiba Inu tokens being utilized and traded and burnt, basically. And over one 24-hour period, this accounted for a total of 770 ETH being burned and locked in the liquidity pool of Shiba Inu. Now, Ethereum, why bother with Ethereum or any of these alternate alt networks? Well, Ethereum was created to overcome some of the limitations that were starting to be appreciated of the Bitcoin network. It's essentially just a system of decentralized money, Bitcoin. It's not really got much functionality that can be scaled to the vast requirements that are coming through with these cryptocurrencies these days. And Ethereum was intended to push the boundaries of the blockchain technology and to really remain fully decentralized. Like Bitcoin, it's supported by peer-to-peer node network. Now, a node network basically is essentially a decentralized series of servers run by individuals, companies, corporations, but there is no overall single administrator or intermediary controlling any of them. They are vying at any one time to record the master blockchain record of the transactions, and if they do so, then they get rewarded in Ether tokens or coins. So this is what mining basically is. For many of us, we don't understand the concept of mining. We all think it's a physical process where multiple hash transactions or sums or arithmetic complicated processes are being computed by these super fast bits of hardware. But basically, mining is basically a competition to release further Ether tokens, and the reason for it all, what they're doing is recording the blockchain transactions on the Ethereum networks, and these are shared as a public record between multiple servers as a record of the blockchain transactions for posterity. And that's how mining basically functions to release further supplies of Ether into the system. So Ether has grown exponentially, really. It's gone up in value and down in value over its lifetime since 2015, but the current valuation on CoinMarketCap places ETH as the second most market capitalized token or coin in existence. This is a snapshot taken from CoinMarketCap today showing the Ethereum network coin value just under $500 billion US. Proportion to Bitcoin, you can see, accounts for little under half the value currently of Bitcoin. So what's likely to happen with the Ethereum price? These are taken from coin price forecasts. They show the mid-year values where we are currently, 2021, going forward over the next 5 years, and the row in yellow is their estimation of where we could be looking at year end in 5 years' time, and the blue row, the 10-year estimated value of Ether coin. So you can see, if we look at the percentage gains from where we are currently mid-year, I know when we go back you'll see or recall that we are above the mid-year price in Ethereum, but still a way off the year end. But if we work on the mid-years, this is forecasting a 71% growth in the value of Ether from mid-year to the end of 2021, and then going forward from that, 159% by 2022, 275 from the midpoint 2021 price by 23, taking us forward on the 5-year price prediction for Ether of 373% growth, and an end of year price prediction of just over $20,000, rising over the subsequent 5 years to just over or just under $31,000. So quite an interesting price prediction point there for this one. I hope you found this video interesting. I would be extremely interested in receiving your comments, particularly on these price predictions and where they take us. So do leave me a comment, and thanks for watching.